If you watch our videos, or maybe you're brand new around here, we talk a lot about launch position on this channel. Because if your body's not in the right position when you hit the launch position, then your swing is already not off to a good start. So make sure to stick around. We're going to go into detail what the launch position is supposed to look like, and then we're going to go into the science behind it and tell you why it's so important. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Northern Baseball Training. If you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button below and click the notification bell so you don't miss out. Whenever we get a new player coming in to train with us and we do a swing analysis, about 99% of them are in the incorrect launch position, and many of them don't even know what it is. Which is fine. It's a common problem amongst a lot of younger hitters, and it's an easy fix once you can understand what it's supposed to look like and why. But when they come in, we do a swing analysis, and the first thing that we look for is where is their hands, their elbow, and their barrel when their front foot hits the ground and they get into launch position. Like I said before, about 99% of them are in the incorrect position. So let's get into what the launch position looks like, and then we're gonna go into why it's so important. So the launch position is after our load and our forward drive. Once our heel hits the ground, right before we're about to start the rest of our swing, that's called the launch position. Okay, things that you want to look for here is you want to make sure that you land with this front foot slightly open. You don't want it closed because that's going to restrict hip rotation, but you want to be careful that it's not open too much. Okay, if you open it too much, that's going to cause your hips to prematurely open and you're going to lose the hip coil that you gain in your load. If you want to learn more about hip coil and how to generate more power in your load, click the link above. When we load, we coil this hip, stride forward, hold the coil, land with our front foot slightly open. And we want to make sure that our stride is about the size of our bat or the size of our inseam. Okay, general rule of thumb. Problem that you see with a lot of kids is they load and their stride isn't long enough. Okay, they're not very athletic. So if you think about a basketball player playing defense or a linebacker, they're nice and wide using your legs. So we want to be the same thing here. If you saw a linebacker trying to block like this, he would get lit up. Okay, so again, load, stride forward, front foot slightly open, stride about the size of your bat, equally balanced, head is in the middle of our body, maybe a little bit on the back side, but we want to make sure that it's not on the front side. Hands, elbow, and shoulder are relatively on the same plane with this knob of the bat facing the catcher, which is going to create this angle on the bat. Okay, you want this angle to somewhat match the angle on your bicep. Okay, you don't want the bat like this, you don't want it like this, you don't want it like that. You want to somewhat match the angle on your bicep. But you want to make sure that your arm isn't barred out like that, and it's not like this. It's a little bit bent and flexed. Make sure it matches the bat. Okay, so again, load, stride forward, front foot slightly open, nice stride, head's in the middle of our body, hands, elbow, shoulder on the same plane, knob of the bat facing the catcher, this angle on the bat, chin on the front shoulder. That's the launch position. So now let's get into why the launch position is so important and the thinking behind it. Okay, so when we load and we stride forward, once that front foot hits the ground, we're grounding ourselves with that heel. Okay, this foot doesn't move until after contact. Okay, we're using the ground as leverage here. The problem that we see with a lot of kids is they load, and as they're striding forward, they're already starting their swing, so when they ground themselves, they're already halfway done their swing. Okay, where when you ground yourselves, you want to be up here so you can use the ground as leverage for your swing. Okay, if you think about punching somebody or punching a punching bag, because we don't punch people, if you're going to punch them as you're falling forward, you're not going to have as much power as if you plant this front foot and use it as leverage and push back off of it as you drive forward with your fist. Okay, it's the same concept here. If I'm going to start my swing as I'm falling forward, I'm not going to have as much power as if I plant this foot, use it as leverage, push back. It's going to generate a lot more power. We're going to have a lot more control. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to click the link at the end of the video. We do an interview with Cubs prospect Jared Young. I think you guys will really like it. And online programs and online coaching is coming soon. So make sure to head over to our Facebook and Instagram page and follow us there so you can keep tabs on that. And I'll see you guys next week.